I wanted to jump on to say, hey. So today is our weekly Oracle card pulls. And Alexis, I shouldn't forget to introduce Alexis. Alexis purposely even pulled her chair up so that she can actually be seen. So I just want to double check to make sure that this is working. We've been really successful with the workshop. So I just want to double check and make sure that it is still check to make sure that the workshop. And it is good to go. And you even heard me. Yay. So that is there. And so we have a number of new yeses so I tagged the people that are inside the workshop that have not, may have been in the group or may be new to the group. So I just wanted to make sure to tag anybody that was new to the group. So every Sunday around 11:10, then I jump on and I do our weekly Oracle card pulls. And so when I'm doing our weekly Oracle card pulls, good morning. So I'm not sure who this is. So inside the commenting is that I put the link that said StreamYard to give StreamYard permission. Otherwise, I'm not going to know who it is that's commenting. So I can see who you are and I can see your words, but that's all that I can see until I'm offline. So what I do on Sundays is that I, for most Sundays, so there's the odd Sunday that I'm doing a workshop or something else is happening and I'm not on, but typically on Sundays, then I come into the group and I pull cards. And so we pull 3 group cards. So we have 3 group cards and then we have people who are on our weekly list. And so, allô, passe une belle journée. Je sais pas c'est qui, probablement Aline. But I have people that are on our weekly list. And if you hashtag weekly, if you want to have a card on the weekly list, then I will add your name to the list. So for those of you who did say before I came online, oui, Aline, merci. So for those who are on the weekly list, then they get a card every week. So even if you can't catch the live, then you can catch the replay when I'm on replay. So because it remains in the group. So unlike the workshop, which will be coming out of the group on the 17th, so that there will be, so all of the previews. So if you've been in the group and you've been participating in the workshop and you want to be able to have access to the replays, just make sure that you're registered for it and we will make sure that you have access to the replays afterwards. So because as of the 17th, Tasha will be going in and moving them from the group. So just so that you know that. And so I'm going to start. I am. So the cards that I am starting off with that I'm using this week is the Power to Surrender cards. And I haven't used this deck in a while. I really like this one. And I just thought that it was so fitting for us with the workshop, because we've been going through and exploring things and kind of diving in a little bit deeper as to what it is that's going on in our lives. So I just thought that this was a really good place to be able to start. So I really like this deck. Not that I don't like the rest of my decks, but I say that every time. I say that every week. So I'm going to start with Marianne. And so Marianne has a jumper. And so for anybody who, again, is new, if I say that it's a jumper, it's because a card literally jumped out of the deck, which means that you needed to have an extra message. So Marianne has 2 jumper cards. So surrender to passion. So that is your first message for this week. So surrender to passion. So get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people and activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. And then your other card, Marianne, is surrender to your attachment to results. The formula for success is do all that you can to make things happen and then let go of the results, holding on too tightly to a desired outcome that can then sabotage it. And then you've got surrender defensiveness. And so defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response.
Can I pull the next one?
Can you pull the next one?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I think you can probably do that. So, Mary, Alexis is going to pull your card. So I know that Mary's going to catch the replay because she already messaged and that she was not going to be on live today. So Mary and Marianne, and the beginning of the list is always the people who are on my standard list, and then I add other people to the end of the list, just so that you know. But even though, depending on what order that they are in, is not always the same order because I kind of switch them around so that they kind of get random. Oh, okay, Mary, you got a jumper, and what card is Alexis picking? Very top one. Okay. So we're going to put it up so that she can see it. So surrender to your wisdom of your body. So listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. And the other one is surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. So let go of limiting beliefs, let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. So those are your messages this week, Mary. And so I'm going to suspect that you're probably traveling for work. So hopefully you are having safe travels. So I'm going to pull Miss Trey's card.
I'm going to pull it.
You want to pull Trey's card?
Mm-hmm.
She will be really happy to know that you picked her card today.
I was about to go to show, but now I want to pick a card. So, pick it.
You're going to pick just top. So there's Tracy's card. So Miss Trey, our little friend Alexis picked your card. Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, or in a relationship. Or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith and all is well. So that is your message, Miss Trey. So Melissa is next. Sheldon's sneaking by the door.
That's why I was getting up to go to show, but now I want to stay. So I can
You want to
get
stay
some
and hang out with me?
pods.
Yeah, because then you have to go home soon, eh?
Mhm.
It's almost time for you to go home. Not that she's not going to be back at some point this week. Right, Alexis? For sure on Tuesday, because Alexis is going to come for the program on Tuesday. Do you need a Kleenex? There's one on my desk.
Because it's true.
Good morning, Sherry. Okay, so Melissa, you're going to pick a card for Melissa. You don't always have to pick the top one. You can pick it anywhere. That's why I shuffled them. Ooh, surrender defensiveness. So there's your card, Melissa.
Use it again.
We got that one again, eh? Sometimes the same cards come up often. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So that's Melissa's card. So Mrs. Blair is the next person. And so Mrs. Blair is the one who helped me try and find some reading programs for you.
I really want to learn, but if that's what grade one's going to do.
What are grade one's going to do?
The grade one's going to teach me how to read.
Grade one's going to teach you how to read, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll be able to do bedtime stories. And you'll be able to read to us instead of us reading to you. That would be so cool. Okay, are you pulling Mrs. Blair's card?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to do it that him?
I'm going to do it at
The bottom?
the bottom.
Oh, that's okay. That means that she gets 2 messages today. So Mrs. Blair, you get 2 messages. So this one's for you, Lori. So surrender to divine timing. So sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universe will flow. And then your other one is surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. So those are your messages this week, Lori. Okay, I'm going to pull our first group card. So are you going to pull it? Okay, so this one here is for everybody in the group for this week. So what do we need to know this week? Just use your intuition. Can you see it? Okay, so I'm going to hold it up so that surrender to complete healing. So this one says, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So that is our first group card, and I'll recap them all at the end as well. So Kai, hope things are going well at school. Okay, so you're going to pick a card for Kai.
I'm gonna hold it up this time.
Hold it up. Okay, surrender fear. Okay, I have to read the card though. Okay, so thank you. Surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. So that is your message this week, Kai. And Bailey, I haven't seen you in a while, so hopefully you are doing well. You usually let me know that you are catching the replays, but I'm not sure if you have been. Oop. And Bailey's got an extra card.
This will be our next one.
Well, no, this we have to still pick one. This is an extra card. Bailey will get 2 cards.
I really like this one, how it looks.
Do you like that? How that one looks? Okay, well, we'll show that one in a minute. So pick her other card. This is Bailey's card. So Bailey, you have surrender your fear of intimacy. So are you ready to let love in, compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart?
Good, next one.
And your other message was surrender frustration. This is the one that Alexis said she really likes the looks of this one. Why do you really like the looks of that one?
Because I like this flower.
Because you like all the flowers in this one? So this one here says frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath. There's a loud sound. Take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so that you may approach the situation more calmly. So this is your message for this week, Bailey. So Sai is on through through YouTube, and so she has 2 cards this week. Hey, Cindy. Oh, Cindy said, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Okay, so Sai has 2 cards already, but we need to pick one more. That one? Okay.
This one is, we already choose this one.
That one did come up
I'm gonna
before.
hold it up.
Okay, so surrender fear. Okay,
I
so
want to hold it for you.
okay, so let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. So then, Sai also has a surrender to spirit. So once you've done everything you can do, to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let the spirit work its magic for you. And then surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. So those are your messages. Hang on. I have to change my chair because you're squishing my arm. There you go. Makes it hard to shuffle the deck.
Have you showed them your tattoo yet?
Oh, no, I didn't show them my tattoo yet. So
That's what
Alexis and I did tattoos yesterday.
Yes.
So
So,
there's my
I have
tattoo.
one on my face
Yeah.
and one on my leg.
I think you're going to have to put it up higher. There we go. That one's not going to come very blurry. So it's a bunch of little stars.
And this one's a turtle, but it sort of got destroyed in the bath.
She had her bath already.
It's supposed to be another, but it fell off in the bath.
That's okay. We still know that it was a tattoo of a turtle, right?
Like,
Maybe it didn't really fall off. Maybe it's just tucked underneath his body, right?
no, tattoos don't move.
Oh, they don't.
Yeah, how would it be able to do that?
I was using our imagination. But when the turtle swims, his leg moves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or his, I don't even know I don't know if it would be called a leg. Because it's a sea turtle, so I'm not sure.
And a little bit of.
So, Aline, surrender
I'm gonna
unhealthy
do that.
relationships. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. So that is your message. Okay, well, hang on. I have to shuffle them back up. So we'll do for Francine. I know Francine is going to catch the replay later because she is still camping. So I don't know what time she comes home, but she will catch the replay. Oh, I guess I can stop saying good morning, Cindy. We've been saying good morning to Cindy for this whole time. Okay, so I won't pick a card. I will try and remember. Okay, so one for Francine.
This
That one? Which card did you pick
yeah.
for Francine? So surrender to the wisdom of your body. So surrender to the wisdom
I
of
can
your
hold
body.
it for you.
Okay, you have to bring it down though so I can see. So listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. So really, and we talked about that inside the workshop this week. So really important for us to take a look at listening to our body's wisdom, listening to the way that we, what resonates for us and what doesn't resonate for us. Oh, whose card is that one? That one's Vicky's. Vicky often gets jumpers.
Well, that will be one of them.
That will be one of them. So Vicky often, whenever I pick Vicky's cards, her cards usually fly out of the deck.
And well, I saw one earlier. I want to
like
get
that
that
one? Okay.
This isn't the one that I saw.
That's not the one that you saw? Surrender, denial. So, oops. So surrender, denial. So accept people and situations exactly as they are without denying the difficulties. Then you can see things clearly and make the best decisions. So that is your message, Vicky. And then you also have surrender unhealthy relationships. We had that one earlier too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. And so we are sometimes the devil in disguise for ourselves, right? So we often just feel that we need to keep being around people that don't serve us very well. Are you having fun?
Yeah, I'm having fun picking the cards.
Cool. Okay, so we're going to pick a card for Tracy with an I next. Okay, so Tracy, what message does Tracy have?
I picked 3 or 4,
Well, how about we just try and pick one though? Okay, so out of these ones.
but I still want to see which ones they
Well,
are.
you can't see. You have to just pick with your intuition. So it's surrender your need to always be right.
It's a new one.
It is a new one. So surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. So that is your message, Tracy with an I. So do you know why we pick and we don't look to see what the cards say before we pick the cards?
No.
Because what we do is we're going to use our intuition that says, hey, what card and what message does Tracy need to hear today? And so when I'm shuffling, I'm putting in asking the question, what message did Tracy want to be able to hear? And I'm saying Tracy because it's Tracy O'Brien next. So we had 2 Tracys in a row, Tracy with an I and Tracy O'Brien. So when I'm putting and shuffling the cards, then I'm asking them, what message does the universe want Tracy to know? And so when we do it that way, then we're not picking our own message for her. We're letting the universe help pick the message.
Did free by accident.
Okay, but hang on. Just try and pick.
That's one. This is
Okay.
a new one.
Surrender defensiveness. So surrender defensiveness.
Sheldon!
Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. So that is our message this week
Sheldon!
for you, Tracy.
Who's sneaking up by the door?
I know. I think he's just trying to be silly with you.
But I'm not coming. Don't even try.
What's that?
Don't even try to make me come.
Well, hopefully he threw the sheets in the washing machine.
Yes.
Because that was his task.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear. Good job. So he did. So we're going to have nice fresh bedding. We're having banana bread. We're having roast and
Well,
potatoes.
I might not have the dinner.
You're not going to have the dinner because you're not going to be.
The other two was like,
Okay.
Jeez, Sheldon, I'm going to keep them sneaking by
Did
the
you take them
door.
out of the pans?
I guess no.
took them out of the pants.
Thank you.
Yes.
He's sneaking past back and forth. It's really getting her going. Okay, so Cindy's message.
I didn't put it in the back yet.
Okay, I don't want you to.
That's two. Hopefully.
So that's one. Okay, so Cindy, this is your message. Oh, you have to pull it back so that we can see. There we go. Surrender your addictions.
Can you just read it on here?
No, I can't because the writing's too small for me. So when it's backwards too. So when I'm looking at the bigger letters, I can see that it says surrender addictions, but I can't see the little words. So whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with a healthier alternatives. So that is your message for this week, Cindy. Are you going to see what Troublemaker's doing?
No.
Oh, you're just going back there. Well, how are you going to put the card back there?
I just can go like this then.
Okay, so this one here is our next group card. So this one here's for everybody in the group.
Just pick one.
Oh,
We haven't always got this one.
we didn't already get that one? So surrender. Oh, surrender to what is. This is a really good one. So flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace.
I actually am gonna go see what Troublemaker's doing, but you don't take a card.
And Cindy said thank you for the card.
You're welcome. But don't take a card without me, Wally.
Well, I have to because you're going to be too long. So now I'm going to pick Ethel's card. So she's going to see what kind of trouble Sheldon's getting into.
Troublemaker's just being a weirdo.
Is he just being a weirdo? Yes, he's usually being a weirdo. Surrender to your soul's path.
He's just in the hole being weird.
Is he just being in the hall and being weird?
Yes.
So your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. So that is your message this week, Ethel. Okay, so now it's Christine's turn.
I'm picking it.
You're going to pick it? Okay.
Picking every single one unless I miss it.
Unless you miss it. Okay. Okay, so this is Chris's card. Oh, Chris has a jumper.
Ooh, that one looks really pretty.
That one does look really pretty. Okay, well, we'll show her in a minute. You pick her other card, though.
Then show her this one.
This one first.
This
Okay.
one didn't jump.
That one didn't jump. So surrender to the idea. You can surrender the idea that you can fix someone.
I think someone just said something.
Somebody did, but I don't know who it is. So good morning. So they said good morning. Well, hang on. Let's finish reading this message first. So surrender to the idea you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try and fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. And Oh, hello, Marianne. I know you can never seem to do that. I don't know how come you can't give it permission. Surrender to miracles. Okay, so this is the one she said was super pretty, Chris. It has the whales or the dolphins. Dolphins. That are there. You're right. They're not the same animal. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. So, and Marianne, you were the very first person that we pulled your card for today. So, hang on, whose card are we picking? So we're picking Sabrina's card. So what message does Sabrina have today? That one?
This one.
Ooh, surrender to prayer. Oh, turn it sideways so that she can see. There we go. Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive.
Go get some water.
You're gonna go get some water? Okay. You can have a drink of mine if you want.
Okay.
Okay. So that was your message. So Allison, how have you been on the other side of the world? I'm not sure whether or not you've been able to come down and visit your children yet. Christine said, thank you, ladies. Alexis. So hope you're doing well, Allison. Ooh. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Did you hear me?
Now,
Christine said thank you.
what? The card?
For the card. She's the one that had the dolphin card.
You're welcome.
So Sharon's card is next. Okay, you're gonna pick Sharon's card?
Yes. This one we already saw.
We did see this one. So
Like they
can you
might
get
have
closer?
forgot about it.
Surrender frustration. Well, because the card was for somebody different last time. So this is somebody new. So this is what Sharon is getting. So Sharon says, frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so that you may approach the situation more calmly. So that is Sharon's message.
And I'm going to be eating more watermelon.
You're going to eat some more watermelon? So Lisa, this is Lisa's first time getting a card with us this week. So surrender stubbornness. If you're tensing up or taking a rigid stance about something, gently observe yourself and become more yielding. This will help you communicate more lovingly with each other, with others, and yourself.
I'm supposed to pick it.
I know, but you were actually eating your watermelon. And you can't pick it behind my back.
I just can't. I just have to grab one from the bottom.
Yes, you can. Okay, so here, pull our last group card.
Oh, we're still going to be picking cards?
Yes, but we have cards that are ones for everybody.
I haven't seen that one
I
yet.
haven't seen that one yet. Surrender the drama. So no matter how emotionally charged the situation, remain calm and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help you resolve the issue more quickly. Ooh. Lisa, you have a jumper. No, that's Erin's card. We already did Lisa's card. So Erin's card just jumped out of the deck.
I saw this one.
We already saw this one. So Erin, surrender frustration.
This is the first time you've seen it.
Is it the third time?
Mm-hmm.
Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so that you may approach the situation more calmly. And then the last one, the other one is surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. And we've had that conversation this week too.
Oh, Heather.
Yes, we did during our training when we were doing our course this week.
I don't know the courses.
When I've been going on live at dinner time, remember? So yesterday we had spaghetti and then I came over to work. Remember? So I wasn't probably yesterday, but it was sometime this week that we had that conversation. I think it was on Tuesday. So Miss Amanda and Libby, if you're watching, hello, Miss Lib. Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So that is your message, Amanda. Sherry. So if any of you guys are that are new for this week that want to have your card, if you hashtag weekly, then I will add you to the weekly list. So that way there on Sundays when I'm pulling a card, and then you will have access. Yes, all my stones. I put them all there a while ago.
These are all of your stones?
No, I have some other ones too.
Like a lot more?
What's that?
Like a lot more? This one's pretty.
You're like sitting on my back. So Sherry. Yeah, Sherry. So surrender.
Saw that one.
Surrender fear. So let go of all the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. Hey, Lisa. So I pulled your card 2 cards ago, Lisa. 3 cards ago.
I guess this is one of them.
What's that?
I
Yep.
think we already
That's
did
Jennifer's.
this one.
So that is my cousin Jen's.
I think we already pulled this one.
Did we already pull that one?
Yep, we did.
Okay. So then pick her other card.
This one we have seen already.
Okay, we'll put one out first because I can't read both of them at the same time. So surrender to prayer. You're welcome,
I
Lisa.
just can read it.
Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. You're welcome, Sherry. Sherry said thank you.
Welcome.
Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy. And so I'm just going to recap Alexis's favorite stone. It's not really a stone, but it's her diamond. And she really likes that diamond. Actually, all the kids that come in here love that diamond. So this was our first one. So surrender to complete healing. Our other one was surrender to what is. And our last one was surrender the drama. So those are our weekly messages. And so I am not sure whether or not I will be on next week.
Is this real crystal?
No, it's not a real crystal.
I mean, a real diamond?
It's not a real diamond,
I
no.
wish it was.
I know, that would be like super expensive. But see how the paint is coming off of it? So okay. So see?
But
So
how
when
do
you look
they
at it,
make it clear?
they just painted it. So like there's paint or something on it. So like it's probably special paint, but they put it on the outside and it makes it look like it's, but this one on the top part I think is all clear. I don't think it's painted. I think it's a reflection. Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, ladies, and I will see many of you on tonight for our loving acceptance of yourself. And I will chat with all of you guys later. And Say goodbye to Vanna because she's going home today.
Bye.
See ya. Talk soon.